Hello folks, today's subject, caves. Since the dawn of time, man has hidden in caves from such elements such as war, disease, and inclement weather. Fast forward to modern times, the caves have become a little more sophisticated, yet they still share that same certain something as their prehistoric brothers. They give a man hidden qualities away from the world around him to cool his nerves in a fortress of solitude, if you will, in order to rejoin and be a useful part of society. I give you the Man Cave Update.
It's my feet in flip-flops, but that's not what we're going to talk about here today, guys. What we're going to talk about here today is a Man Cave Update. I've been getting a few requests here and there on my YouTube page just to kind of not necessarily show off my audio video equipment, what I used to view movies with, and when I'm nerding out here in the man cave, if you will. But more to the point, to let everybody know that where I got these items from, what the deals, where the deals are, and to let you know that if with a little time and patience and saving your allowance, you can accumulate this type of equipment over a couple years for cheap. I mean, yeah, sure, anybody can take a couple grand, go over to or put it on credit for that matter, and go over to Best Buy or somewhere and just buy a whole big old entertainment system. But for my size of room here in the man cave, I don't have a really large room at all. It just seemed better to just piece it together over time and have fun doing it along the way. You're staring at the Blu-ray collection here today. That's the high-def collection so far. This is not an update. I'm just kind of pointing at that. I'm going to do a little freehand shooting video. I'm not going to tripod it today, just to do something different. There's my junky valet where I keep my cell phone, wallet, and everything. Anyway, we'll go through it step by step here, guys, and just kind of show you what I use to view my movies in my little manland room. This, of course, is my TV. It's a 32-inch 1080p Insignia I got from Best Buy on an interest-free sale. Comb Best Buy's papers pretty regular. You can find some good interest-free sales, and it won't cost you any extra on of course, the interest and tax. It and the Blu-ray player is probably the two main expensive items that I've gotten. And when I say expensive, they're still cheap in comparison to other models, but this one really gets the job done for this size of room. A lot of people say, why don't you have the big 65-inch? It covers the whole entire wall back there. Well, to be honest, for this size of room, if I had one of those size TVs, which would be nice, no doubt about it, it would feel like you're on the front row at the movie theater. It'd have a broken neck every day. So I picked the size TV that would work good in this size room. I'm literally only about 4 feet away from the TV when I'm viewing movies anyway, so it works, it rocks. It's got 4 HD inputs, AV inputs, component inputs, S-video, you name it. You can hook it up and use it as a computer monitor as well. Pretty good little workhorse of a TV. Can't say nothing but good things about it. It's really worked out really well. LCD, widescreen, got it where it counts. Kind of moving down below, the TV stand itself came from Big Lots on a sale from last year. Just your standard 2-shelf system stand, very sturdy, comes in a box, you assemble it, pretty good deal. I think it was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks maybe. There you have the Samsung HD receiver box for the HD channels. Gotta have it if you've got an HD TV, no joke. For my sound system, I have one of these little AWA or Iowa, however you pronounce it, tabletop systems. Of course, here's one of the speakers. It's got the surround sound built into the top of the speaker there. Excellent sound. I put any of these AWA tabletop stereos that are still around. I put any one of these up against a Bose any day. They have excellent sound. They pack a big punch for a little system. It's excellent choice for this size room, in my opinion. And it's got it where it counts, guys. I'll go ahead and just show you. It's got a 3-disc CD changer system on it. You can play, of course, your music CDs. It's also part tuner in the middle here. It's got a remote. You don't have to go up here and switch it on the thing, of course. I've run my surround sound through it. It works out really well. Very clear sound. It's got all different kinds of settings, rock, pop, disco settings, all that, and the extra bass setting. Couldn't be happier with it. If you get nostalgic, you got a headphone jack, you got a tape deck at the bottom if that's your thing, and also karaoke controls over here for when you hook up a mic and do some karaoke singing. Of course, karaoke's not really my thing, so I'll be moving on. 20 bucks at a Goodwill. No joke. Good little deal. 2 speakers were intact, no problems with it. Hey, couldn't be happier. Puts out great sound when I'm watching movies. Moving over to the entertainment or video equipment's case here. The stand itself, the little glass case here, is an old stereo case I got from Goodwill for $10. It's not the most sightly thing to look at, but it serves the purpose well. Everything fits in there nice and neat. I'll go ahead and just kind of open it up, go through it step by step, tell you what I got and what I use. On top there, that is a Samsung upscaling DVD player or upconverting DVD player. It was also a Goodwill purchase for $10. Very, very good shape. I got lucky on it one day. I just saw it and I grabbed it. A lot of times I feel bad because I feel like I'm taking advantage of Goodwill folks because I don't think they know what they have half the time. They didn't realize this was an HD connection DVD that converts it to almost HD quality. $10. It works fine. It didn't have a remote though. I had to program a universal, but not complaining. Good price. It works. Down here we have the Blu-ray player right underneath it. That's probably the second most expensive part of my whole entertainment system. Got it on a sale last year from Walmart. It was $78, and from what I understand, they have the same exact model, or actually the newest model that's actually about 2 inches shorter in width for the same price right now, $78. So if you're in need of a Blu-ray player, they got them for cheap, guys. And it's a very good player. Has all the great options. SD card slot. Works really well. Moving down inside here, I've got kind of my legacy systems. Yes, you're looking at it correctly. That is a Panasonic VHS VCR player. 4-head hi-fi stereo. VHS is basically a dead technology, but it really serves the purpose, guys. It's got the stereo hookups in the front, or the AV hookups. I keep it around just in case of whatever. If we got a VHS but no DVD version of the movie yet, or if a buddy stops by and got a home movie or something, we'll pop it in and use it. I just like having it around because I still have some VHS tapes as well. So moving on, I had this one for a while, but I've only recently hooked it up when I bought some laser discs. This is a Pioneer laser disc player. Oh yeah, before I go on, VHS player, Goodwill, $5. Can't beat it. Seek them out, guys. Bring them home, clean them up, and if they don't play, you can take them back. Pioneer laser disc player. This is a double-sided player. It plays both sides without having to flip the disc. It's a little clunky. Side A, you have to sometimes redo the disc back and forth a couple times, but it does work pretty well. It's got the old school buttons on the front and everything. It's a very sturdy piece of equipment. It's got the metal facade on the front there, and I'll show you the big giant laser disc there. I believe that's Texas Chainsaw 2. I was playing around with that the other day. Very good player, guys. If you're into Laserdisc, it's more or less of an artsy, kind of a dead format, but it's more of an artsy thing to pick up. I get it mainly because it's dirt cheap. The Laserdiscs down here are dirt cheap. I picked up a few recently. Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, Braveheart, you name it. I've a few that I didn't have that I just wanted to have. Oh, there's old Horace Pinker poking out over there. Look at that. That's weird. Anyway, some binders down there. That's all my DVD-Rs and music CDs, kind of tucked away nice and neat. That really is the extent of my audio-video equipment. I never did get really into Betamax. I just never have taken the time yet. So maybe one day we'll get into doing some beta or something like that. Maybe a CED disc player if I can resurrect one of those from the grave. But mostly I watch DVDs, of course, and Blu-rays. But there's some more binders with some more DVD-Rs. I've got them separated. I don't have really all that many, but I have them separated by like comedy, horror, science fiction, so forth. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the first update, guys. That is the home setup as you can see it right there. I mean, there's the case, there's the tube, and there's the couch. So I'm going to get out of here for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'm going to get off here and watch some tubage. Try to relax in the man cave. Take care, guys. See you next time. Oh yes, and always, your comments and video responses are cordially welcomed. So fire at will. Later.